I am Bill Hahn for the John Birch Society. I'm the CEO. So the John Birch Society came to the Red Pill Expo largely because of the great movement that G. Edward Griffin has put together through Freedom Force International. He and his team have come up with the idea of getting together people on a regular basis, having shared education, and putting their finger on what really is the problem out there and addressing solutions as well. And so we try to be a critical partner with them to help provide those solutions because of the problems that we have. So that's why we attend the Red Pill Expo. So the John Birch Society offers several solutions regarding what's going on in America and actually around the world as well. The biggest being that we provide a worldview, educate people on the proper worldview of really what's going on. The battle, it's not a political battle. It's not Republicans versus Democrats. It's actually more of a good versus evil or liberty versus tyranny kind of battle. And we help to educate folks around the country just through locally educating the local electorate and getting them involved so that they understand that this war can be won, and it has to be started actually on the local level. And so we're here to help educate those folks and actually recruit others into our organization. As a matter of fact, the John Birch Society carries several campaigns. Get us out of the United Nations, support your local police, freedom is the cure, get us out of the USMCA and things of that nature, where we strike at the root of the problem instead of the branches that are out there. And one of the ones that are upcoming is the Save Our Children, which is a play off of the cover story, or I should say the entire issue of the New American magazine, the second issue of June 2021. And it all has to do with getting kids out of the public school system because of what has happened with education over the years. It's basically been hijacked by the federal government, and as well as the hard leftists that have situated themselves within the bureaucracy of the federal education movement. So looking at what the critical race theory has been doing, the 1619 Project, those things are designed specifically to cause chaos. They are to get your children to understand an improper worldview, an improper view of history that actually gets them hating America and why we actually need to have a particular, say, world government that would solve all of our problems. That's part of the Great Reset as well. So with our Save Our Children campaign, we are suggesting to parents that they actually pull their kids out of the public school system. The COVID-19 has actually helped us in this regard because they had actually pushed the folks to become remote learners. And so now they had to stay home with their kids. They had to teach them. They had to follow the teaching methods of the classroom. They now understand that they have an opportunity to teach the kids actually from home. And they also have the opportunity to put them into private schools, Christian education. We also have our own school called Freedom Project Academy, and that is a fantastic school as well. My son goes to that, and it's delivered K through 12 curriculum delivered online, as well as Anytime Academy that allows you to actually access live recordings, and then of course interact with staff when the occasion arises. So with that push, we were going to actually have a lot of solutions that are in that issue of that magazine, as well as explain the correct problems that are going on out there. And this ought to be just a fantastic opportunity for parents, for grandparents, to actually get more involved in the education of their children and give them that great base of knowledge that our founding fathers have and want to pass along to others as well. So what sets the John Birch Society apart from other organizations is the fact that we actually drill down into the grassroots of the local communities. We have a full-time field staff whose job it is to go out into the communities and actually find leaders, recruit those folks, and have them then work with local members and actually recruiting other folks. That's what sets us apart from others. You know, there's one of two areas that people are really good on, and a lot of folks, you know, they gather a lot of information. They get to know the right things, but if you don't put boots on the ground and actually get people involved and get members activated, then you really don't have an organization that is designed to solve any kind of problems. You may do a great job with telling them what's really the truth that's going on out there, but if there's no action to it, then really what difference does it make? Robert Welch, who founded the John Birch Society, was fond of saying that education without action leads to frustration. And so when people don't know what to do, they may actually do things that doesn't help the fight, or that actually takes them out of the fight because they get frustrated. So not only will the John Birch Society help you provide a worldview that is demonstrative of the problem, but also the effective solutions then that will actually solve things in the long run. We know the problem, we have the solutions. So if the direction of the country is important to you, understanding that we need to have that great base of education for our kids, for our grandkids, and knowing that we need to have future generations have the freedoms that we have and had and enjoyed up until about a year and a half ago, but we're working on it to actually make it better beyond that. But if that is important to you, we implore you to join at jbs.org, and we also ask you to go to thenewamerican.com and Freedom Project Academy to learn more about our affiliates and what we can do for you.